Play by the rules and you win, it's that simple. So I guarantee you, if you follow the program 100%, you'll get a result, okay? You will. You can't get it wrong. I've never seen anyone get it wrong who's done it properly, 100%, with their hand on their heart, they've stuck to it, okay? Play by the rules and you'll win. So, what are the rules? So, members must fill out the registration form while it's open, so all of you are in the process of that now, or you've already done it. Member must come to the starting seminar, which, well done, you're here. Now, the commitment page, now in your real food programs, for those of you who haven't seen, you're going to open it up and we have a commitment page in the front. We need that filled out. All right, that will also have the starting measures, the goals that we want for the first 3 weeks, which is the halfway point, and at the end, the 6-week point. So we have to have some goals to see if that program is successful by the end, okay? By working with those goals with your trainer, we can work out if they're realistic. So you don't go sticking on there, I want to run a marathon in 2.5 hours and lose 20 kilos. So if it's not in reach, okay, it's got to be realistic, and that's where the trainer comes in. Each day in the challenge diary must be filled out along with diversions in the corresponding column. Don't forget to write in your exercise for the day too. Okay, so you'll see in your real food books, it's not about leaving it for a week and then trying to hustle back and record down what you've done, because it's never accurate enough. So it's about every day spend 5 minutes. It doesn't take long. For those of you that have done it before, if you get into the habit of every single day, it doesn't take very long at all. And if you're organised, you'll almost know what that food is going to be for the next day as well. Okay? So recording it down, taking the time out to record. So for us, you haven't successfully completed the Real Food Challenge if the book's half empty. This is as much of the journey as you losing the 3 kilos or whatever it may be. This is as much part of the journey as the end result, because this is going to give us evidence of what you did to get that result, so we can use it going forward, okay? So filling it out every single day, putting that time aside. Real Food Challenge diary must be shown to a trainer every week, okay? A lot of the trainers will tell us this. Oh, they told me they forgot their book, or the dog ate it, or whatever. Okay, it's really, really important that it comes into your weekly session with your trainer. Now at Results Room, you must see your trainer at least half an hour a week, right? At least 1 session a week with your trainer, so let it come, bring it with you every single time. You shouldn't leave that session without having gone over any of the roadblocks for the week and having an action plan in place for the following week, okay? So that means what I don't want to do is get to the end of 6 weeks and go, oh, what went wrong? You know, it didn't happen for me. By showing the trainer every single week, you should be filling it out, but then as a team, you work together to identify what were the major roadblocks in that week and what are the action plans for the week going forward. So really, you should only ever be 1 week of mistakes, then it's redeemed. Do you know what I mean? When I say mistakes, roadblocks, that's what we mean by that. Things that could have been better, things where you're having issues with, questions you have, that's the time to bring it in. Okay, so sometimes, you know, this is all about getting results with our trainers here. Sometimes you're better off saying, right, no exercise today, I need half an hour going over this, because you'll probably get more out of that sit down with your trainer than you would getting a full-on sweaty session. Does that make sense? So if you think to yourself, right, the goals I've set for myself are 3 kilos off, 2% down, I've got 6 weeks to do it. Think to yourself, every session with my trainer should be about what's best for me to get that outcome. And sometimes, if the food's going all over the place, that sit down with the trainer is more important than any sweaty session in the world. Even if it's the most fantastic session ever, you're better off getting the food right, in particular for this challenge, okay? So, keeping that in mind, book's filled out, turn up to your trainer, there it is. You shouldn't have to go back and ask you what you ate on Thursday or Tuesday. That should all be filled out. We identify where the major problems were, we set some action plans or some goals for the week coming up. Okay? Make sense? Right.
All I would add on